Mondes.
Hello, everyone. This is, this is Timor-ensinck, and welcome to part10. It's been a really long time since I've done anything with this game. That's mainly because I've been doing BK3, and I finished that luckily. It's coming 25th September actually. And currently right now I'm doing an adventure at Sea and Manamon one playthrough alongside each other. But I thought I'd continue this as well since, I'm still working on this, I still haven't forgotten it. And I, of course do want to finish it, so, it's a thing. Let's see. In the last part, we did a lot of story stuff. We got the bad ending. Well, technically you could call it the good ending in the first story, in which Margaret gets killed because she was trying to get eternal life, or something happens to her. And I don't remember what exactly happens to her. And now we're going to be playing from her perspective, which is going to be cool.
Pause button, key. About button.
So, let's go.
Port mods button. Description to image later to port mods. Port worlds presenter to continue button. Image description. The title of the game. Port worlds. The two words framework of Port worlds presenter to
Let's
continue
start
button.
translating here.
Resuming the adventure button. New adventure button. List of achievements button. Options button. Help button. Credits button. Release notes button. Exit the game button. Button. Port worlds button. Button. Port worlds button. Description of an image.
I love this music.
New adventure button.
Like, I really love this music. Philip is gonna be here with me also. He's just doing something real quick. So, how about we start this adventure, but first...
Translate. Select the source language for Microsoft Translator dialog. List Japan top. Fifteen update. Philippines. Fifth inside. France FR. Port mods. New adventure button. None lock off. Translation active. List of achievements button. New adventure button.
Here we go.
A new beginning plays on Swan and take your first steps in the mysterious city of mages. Will you be able to attack button? Defeat that plays the disturbing martyr Rusak and find a way to fulfill one of humanity's oldest dreams. To defeat that itself. To do this, you will have to dive deep into the worlds button. The hero, the Jester, and the monster plays the hero of Avalon and try to find the hidden shadow of your beloved queen, but terrifying journey awaits you button. Lock adventure to unlock this adventure. Get 10 achievements button. Difficulty level normal, no changes. This is a classic gaming experience. Note that the difficulty level cannot be changed during the game button.
Yeah, pretty interesting.
Difficulty level easier character tires less quickly. This is a big advantage because effort management is an important concept of the game. Enough to have fun without worrying too much. Difficulty level hardware is no longer a regular auto save of the game. You are left with only the manual backup ways. The game becomes more stressful and punishing. In addition, the distance of freedom that allows you to reset your resource deck are no longer available in the game. Difficulty level hardware is no longer a regular auto save of the game. You are left with only the manual backup ways. The game becomes more stressful and punishing. In addition, the distance of freedom that allows you to reset your resource deck are no longer available in the game. Difficulty level easier character tires less quickly. This is a big advantage because effort management is an important concept of the game. Enough to have fun without worrying too much.
So,
Difficulty level
we're
more no
gonna
changes.
keep
This is a
this
classic
on
gaming experience. Note that the
normal.
difficulty level cannot be changed during the game. Button. To the basic screen button. New adventure button. Return button. A new beginning plays on Defeat that plays the disturbing martyr Rusak and find a way to fulfill one of humanity's oldest dreams. To defeat that itself. To do this, you will have to dive deep into the worlds button.
Here we go.
Confirmation. Be careful if you start a new adventure. You will lose the progress of the previous adventure. Do you really want to continue multi-line? Validate button.
Yes, I do.
An opera in the company of Francois Yves, Lemberson, Weather, Roller, sings in her crystalline voice on stage. Naomi sees her in the forms of many illustrator, poetic tale, and impossible love. It is then that Francis kisses Margaret, a sweet kiss on the mouth. Perfect. Things are going according to plan. However, Margaret does not like the situation. The end may justify the means, but the sorceress realizes a little more every day that sacrificing an anonymous person is not the same as condemning someone she is beginning to know, or worse, whom she is beginning to appreciate. The kiss stops and she pushes away her budding doubts. She is not in the habit of giving up. She therefore tries to enjoy opera a little. Multi-line. Continue button. An opera in the company of Francois Yves. The menu. Translation preferences upsetting. Steve very great. Slider 60 LR. Flip 55. 55. Very voice. Edit can't OK button. Pressed. Port mods. An opera and company of Translation activated. An opera in the company of Francois Yves. Lemberson, Weather, Roller, sings in her crystalline voice on stage. We only see her in the forms of many illustrator, poetic tale, and impossible love. It is then that Francis kisses Margaret, a sweet kiss on the mouth. Perfect. Things are going according to plan. However, Margaret does not like the situation. The end may justify the means, but the sorceress realizes a little more every day that sacrificing an anonymous person is not the same as condemning someone she is beginning to know, or worse, whom she is beginning to appreciate. The kiss stops and she pushes away her budding doubts. She is not in the habit of giving up. She therefore tries to enjoy opera a little. Multi-line. Continue button. The Runes Arts. And how did you find it? Asked Margaret. She and Francois have just returned to the Runes Arts. It was fascinating. There are some great artists at the court. I just wonder how much magic can build this kind of performance. I like to think that the song is authentic, and I think it is. Otherwise, anyone could imitate the voice of the trade winds. What was the opera about? I didn't get it all. It was based on Madeline Dawn and Camille Twilight, two legendary magicians from Portman folklore. The Dark Ages are fertile material for tragic epics. I see that. A short silence follows, but no one seems to have decided to comment on what happened during the opera. I'm sorry, Francois, but I have to go. My work is calling. No problem. We'll have to do it again. Yes, with pleasure. There is an exchange of smiles. Then Margaret asks, "You are coming back to the Grimoire with me?" Multi-line. Continue button. Like 50-50 button. Continue button. At the Gilmar. Well, yes, it would be a shame to go our separate ways. On the way back, Francois Margaret discussed opera and concerts and music in general. Margaret loves jazz and that's why this plays her in, but she also likes classical music. Francois is a rock lover, but this style does not take and ruin the chord. Electric guitars don't work here. Margaret briefly wonders what an electric guitar might sound like. An absurd image of a plumper lightning in the shape of a guitar comes to mind, but it doesn't matter. She has no use for the dull world. Here they are. They split up in the common room, not without a few last words exchanged. In any case, it was nice, concludes Francois. Yes, very. I would really like to have more time to devote to you. Come on, I'm off multi-line. Virtual recorder 01. Virtual record. Great button, multi. About button.
I love what she thinks one of those guitars would sound like.
Continue button. At the Gilmar, Margaret believes that his last statement is a lie. One more in his fool's game. As soon as he returns to his apartment, his face closed, his features hardened. Honor is waiting for him in his office. They open on his shoulder. Then she asks without preamble. They open to follow him on all his travels. Nothing to report, madam. Honor's petty and able to make himself invisible at will. This makes him an ideal spy. Go on. Lestitious too cowardly to dare to attack me. He will probably try to reach me through Francois. I need this too hard. Nothing must happen to this. I understand your fears, but this surveillance prevents me from attending to our other affairs. Don't you feel like you're doing too much of a battle for us? Multi-line. Continue button. At the Gilmar, this is too much, this is too much. Margaret growls. She doesn't have to shout to be impressive. The small, skinny man takes a step back. Honor has never been brave, but he is very helpful in his own way and often gives good advice. Margaret continues. It was you who found me as too hard and must have been a magician who does not know himself. I had to make a whole circus so that he could be formed. In Val Edmonds, we spend days there when it should have already been settled. I'm sorry, madam, but 2 hearts are rare, and it's not my fault that those who are at the fort are generally informed of angels and their shrines, and therefore about the dangers of picking a golden apple. And I persist in saying that the bow of the chamber was too much. We shouldn't have alienated the Valor. He was too useful for our traffic. Margaret glares at Honor. The little man gives the impression of wanting to vanish. Even his impertinent familiar does not take it easy, and yet he dared to express his criticisms. He insisted on it. Margaret finally points to the door. None the best. Watch Francois the traffic. Multi-line. Continue button. At the Gilmar, Honor is relieved to be able to leave. Annoyed, Margaret goes to her room. There stands a large wall mirror in front of which she stops, plunging her gaze into that of her reflection. Yes, the special room for Francois was a mistake. She realizes it now. Francois would have been content with an ordinary room. Worse, by helping him so much, she took the risk of arousing his suspicions. It is fortunate that her charms operate on him. Love makes you blind. She must continue to play the card of emotions for as long as it takes, until she finally has that damn apple with a feverish hand. She touches her wrinkles. She sees nothing but that. Time is running out. Tick tock, tick tock. The clock of his life is ticking forward. Multi-line. Continue button. At the Gilmar, it's fortunate in the sense that golden apple isn't the only ingredient she needs to get. While Francois is learning magic, she can continue to progress on her own. She plans to go see Everett at the market. She may be about to deal with a demon. She must be on her guard, but Everett would be the perfect person to provide her with an angel heart. Multi-line. Continue button. At the Gilmar, Margaret is in her room. It is small and functional. Her bed occupies a corner. It is surrounded by a magic circle that could have passed for a desire for luxury, but which is not superfluous in view of the sometimes very dangerous activities of the magician. A painting faces a wall mirror. A large storage box occupies another angle. Finally, the door of the room is engraved with a subtle protective rune to prevent an intruder from surprising Margaret while she sleeps. Multi-line. Rest button. Open the front button. Observing the mirror button.
Okay.
Observe the painting button. Leaving the room button. Observing the mirror button. At the Gilmar, Margaret observes her reflection in the mirror. As always, her wrinkles catch her eye. She puts her hand in and her face becomes anxious. Tick tock, tick tock. Makes the clock of his life. Time is running out. Decline threatens. Multi-line. Continue button. At the Gilmar, Margaret is in rest button. Observe the painting button. At the Gilmar, the painting depicts a woman with an obvious family resemblance to Margaret. It is Adelaide Rusak, his grandmother, originally from the dull world. She took her husband to Fort Mons to found the Rusak bookstore. The painting dates from a time when Adelaide was still in full possession of her faculties. A strong and authoritarian woman. Her expression is imposing. Multi-line. Continue. At the Gilmar, Margaret is in the elixir of eternal youth button. Life 50-50 button. The elixir of eternal youth button. The elixir of eternal youth. Margaret desperately wants a solution to regain her youth. After much research, she unearthed an obscure grammar according to which it would be possible to create an elixir of eternal youth. To do this, he must bring together several ingredients that are particularly difficult to find. New research has given them clues to obtain them. Objective Margaret must go to the market to meet Everett, the disturbing merchant, in order to try to obtain an angel's heart. One of the 3 ingredients of the elixir. Multi-line.
Okay.
Life 50-50
The
button.
market. Wait.
The elixir of eternal youth. Margaret desperately wants a solution to regain her youth. After much research, she unearthed an obscure grammar according to which it would be possible to create an elixir of eternal youth. To do this, he must bring together several ingredients that are particularly difficult to find. New research has given them clues to obtain them. Objective Margaret must go to the market to meet Everett, the disturbing merchant, in order to try to obtain an angel's heart. One of the 3. The elixir of life 50-50 button. Draw 2020. No burden button. Mysterious ring. To the basic screen button.
Wait.
Mysterious ring becomes ring of passion quest elixir of eternal youth added button. To the basic screen button. Quest button. At the Gilmar, Margaret. Rest button. Open. Observing the mirror button. Observe the leaving the room button. At the Gilmar, Margaret is in her dining room. A table for 4 occupies the center. On the sideboard is placed a small copper bell. It signals to cooks that it must be served. The play is otherwise very ordinary. She plays the role of a crossroads in the sorceress's apartment. Stone walls, torches for lighting, the pure Portmantean style. Multi-line. Have a meal button. Go to the office button. Go to the living room button. Go to the room button. Go to the powder room button. Life 50-50 button. Draw 2020. No burden button. Go to the room button. Go to the living room. Go to the powder room button. Have a meal button. Go to the office button. At the Gilmar, Margaret is standing in her office. A large table with doors and a large armchair are there to welcome them. There is also a chair for visitors. Behind it, shelves are overflowing with books and registers. A small chest is intended to receive the income of the end. Remote is in charge of bringing them once a day. Multi-line. Collect the profits of the inn button. At the Gilmar, Margaret is standing in her office. A large table with doors and a large armchair are there to welcome them. There is also a chair for visitors. Behind it, shelves are overflowing with books and registers. A small chest is intended to receive the income of the inn. Remote is in charge of bringing them once a day. Multi-line.
Now,
Collect the profits of the inn
you
button.
might have forgotten some of these characters, and I think I can tell you who is who.
I actually do remember.
The Balafrid, that one is the assassin that killed you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one. Okay, so first of all, explore the apartments. You have to see some of these things.
Observing the shelves button. Collect the profits of the inn button. At the Gilmar, Renaud does not yet submit today's income. Multi-line. Continue. At the Gilmar, collect the profits of the inn
The
button.
way this works is every day you get a little bit of money by collecting the money from the inn. Because you're
Observing the shelves
a
button.
manager, you get some coinage.
At the Gilmar, on the shelves are stored an overwhelming quantity of administrative and accounting documents. All the paperwork of the hostel is there. There are also some on the desk. Margaret is starting to fall behind in the management of the establishment. The shelves also contain scholarly books on healing magic. This is the honest part of his research. Multi-line. Enable secret passage button. Moving away button. Enable secret passage button.
Check
At the
the
Gilmar,
secret
Margaret has a finger over the
passage.
accounting records until she touches the one who is bewitched. Every day, the spell changes register randomly. Margaret, Honor, and Renaud are the only ones who know how to detect it. With her finger on the right register, the magician whispers the command word. Then the shelf slides and retracts, revealing a staircase that goes down to the level of the cellar. As soon as Margaret enters the steps, the shelf returns to its place. Multi-line. Continue button. At the grill bar, marker is in a secret laboratory. It is a very large room lit by a globe of white light. In the center, a steel table with shackles is intended for the collection of organs. The cutting instruments hang on the wall, reflecting sinister reflections under the pale glow of the globe. In one corner, a small chest quite similar to the one in the office is intended to receive money from organ trafficking. It was Honor who was in charge of the sales, but it was Margaret who carried out the harvest. In another corner, next to a second small chest, a work surface is devoted to alchemy. A lot of glass and copper utensils are waiting to be served. Finally, a book sits on his lectern next to a small library. Multi-line. Recovering the benefits of traffic button. Using alchemical tools button. Open the second chest button. Observing the book on the lectern button. Observe the library button.
Okay.
Leaving the lab button.
So,
Recovering
first
the
of
benefits
all,
traffic button. At the grill bar,
one
Margaret is in a secret
thing.
laboratory. Recovering the benefits of
Okay.
traffic button.
So, first of all, Margaret is interesting because you can craft potions, and she's the only one who can do that in this game. And some of these potions are pretty nice. Now, as you can see, you can use organ trafficking to get money, and I actually advise you to do that.
Okay.
Because it's the best and easiest way to get money, and morality, we're going to be playing in character, at least I will. Morality is not important.
Ah.
So, you can grind in the mushroom farms, or you can organ traffic. Now, press M. You need to see some of these things.
Rat Superior Fireball 16 button.
You have spells already. To
Rat
check
Superior
these
18
out,
lightning chain button. Rat Superior Fireball 16 button. Superior Fireball combat spell normal cost 16 rat as the name of the spell suggests. This is a more powerful variant of the classic Fireball, more complex to learn but better optimized. It is a rather formidable weapon in the hands of an experienced mage. Effect deals 160 damage to an enemy. All other enemies, including defended enemies, have a 50% chance to take 40 damage. Multi-line. Rat Superior Fireball. Rat Superior 18 lightning chain button. Superior lightning chain. Battle spell normal cost 18 rat as the name of the spell suggests. This is a more powerful variant of the classic lightning chain. It's a devastating lightning bolt that is produced and can be transmitted to more enemies, resulting in a longer, more impressive chain. However, you have to be an experienced magician to be able to use such a spell. Effect deals 1 to 300 damage to an enemy. Any attack can spread to up to 5 other random enemies. The lightning bolt with each new target has a lower damage potential. Lightning never hits the same target twice. If targets are under the effects of water, lightning strikes them at least half of its maximum damage. Multi-line. Rat Superior. Hatred Superior Crushing Fatigue 5 button. Superior Crushing Fatigue. Combat and exploration spell.
I never
cost 5
used
damage. This
this.
spell is the evolution of the classic Crushing Fatigue. It is used by suddenly devious mages who like to weaken their victims before making them faint with a single look. Effect deal 15 direct damage to an enemy even if defended for fatigue card in their resource deck. Multi-line.
Oh.
Rain of Fire 20 rat
I
button.
never use this.
Rain of Fire combat spell normal cost 20 rat. This destructive spell rains fire down on an entire area. It is ideal for dealing with large groups of enemies. On the other hand, against a single target, it is practically useless. Effect executes 10 magic attacks at 45 damage each on random enemies, even defended. If there are fewer than 3 enemy targets, attacks have a chance to hit no one. Multi-line. Rain of Supreme Armor 17
Now,
energy
this is a... Okay.
Okay, so I have to be careful.
This...
Supreme Armor, free and combat spell, normal, cost 17 energy. This spell is the most powerful variant of armor spells. The protective force field generated is really very robust. To get better, you have to turn to other defensive powers that are generally more restrictive. Effect grants 400 magic protection to the caster until the caster rests the next time. Multi-line.
That's nothing. That's nothing.
Supreme Armor,
So,
Fashion Stone Elemental Summon 20
here's
button.
my
Melee spell 16 button.
analysis
Fashion
of
Stone
this
Elemental Summon
deck.
20 button.
So, you have the Passion Stone Elemental, feel free to check what that does.
Fashion Stone. Summon a stone elemental, free and combat spell, normal, cost 20 fashion elemental summoning spells are the main branch of fashion spells. There are no less than 16 versions that allow the use of 4 types of elemental subdivided into 4 levels of power. The summoned elemental lasts almost indefinitely alongside the caster unless it is destroyed, of course. Stone elementals are extremely hardy creatures that are defensive walls for their summoner. Effect, summon a stone elemental until the next resting place. Stone elemental 150 life, defender, slow but robust, sometimes casts a shockwave spell, multi-line. Fashion stone recovering the benefits of traffic.
Okay.
Okay, check what
26
you
and 27
have.
seconds.
Check your objects in this room.
Using alchemical tools, open the second chest button. Observing the book on the lectern, observe the library button. Leaving the lab button. Observing the book on
Open
the
those
lectern button.
chests.
Open the second chest. Using alchemical tools button. Open the second. Alchemical mold X25 button. Alchemical mold X25 button.
Whoa.
Alchemical mold X. Human organ X25 button. Human organ X25. Human organ X. Charge 08 for non-currency.
Whoa.
Human organ X. Alchemical mold X.
Pick everything up.
You don't need to now, because remember, the more stuff you have, the more cards you'll lose. I wouldn't pick anything up right now unless you plan to craft.
Character key. Equipment button. Alchemical mold X. Human organ X. Human organ. Charge
Just
08 for
press N.
non-currency. Mozi 500. Foreign currency. Fee 0. Close button. At the grill bar. Marker is in the secret laboratory. Recovering the benefits of traffic button.
Anything else?
Using alchemical tools button. Open the second chest button. Observing the book on the lectern button.
So you have a couple books. One gives you the complete map of the port, not the city, the world.
At the grill bar,
Now,
the book on the lectern
I
has
know
the appearance
where
of a general
things
framework containing
are.
heavy secrets. Margaret obtained the thanks to Bonnefaire, an intriguing dreamer who has recently moved to the port. In her shop on Rue des Facteurs, inside the old pages is a recipe for an elixir of eternal youth. This recipe represents the sorceress's current path to achieving her long-desired goal. The elixir calls for 3 ingredients that are particularly difficult to find: a golden apple, an angel heart, and a silver souvenir. Once prepared, the elixir must then be drunk during a specific ritual. Multi-line. Continue button. At the grill bar, Margaret using alchemical tools button. Open. Observing the book on the lectern button. Observe the library button. At the grill bar, the library contains the works that Margaret collected for her research. Necromancy, black magic, blood magic. These books are not normally illegal at the court, but Margaret prefers to keep them away for the sake of her facade image. Neither his family nor Edmund Merrill suspected the sinister nature of his experiments over time. Multi-line. View the map of Fort Mons button. Read Margaret's alchemy grimoire
This
button.
is the map of
Moving
the
away button.
entire world.
Life 50-50
Oh.
button.
Now, this
View
alchemy
the map of Fort Mons.
grimoire... Okay, you can either view the map or I can tell you where everything is. Now, the alchemy book, what it does is it tells you what spell components you need to craft potions. Some of these are difficult to get, but some potions, the only way to get them for sure is to either raid extremely high-level dungeons or to craft them here.
Ah.
So
At
the
the Gilmar,
alchemy
Margaret
room,
unfolds the
or
map she
if
keeps in
you...
her library to prepare expeditions. The court is
Yeah.
connected to the high quarter of the Dealist district. It has a travel portal. The upper portal is connected to the court. The Dealist district is connected to the court. The catacombs and the mist quarter. The mist district is connected to the Dealist district. The Grey Lake and the Storm Estate. He is in contact with the sorceress. Left bank. The Grey Lake is connected to the mist district and the Dead Moon district. Its bank is cut in two by the sorceress. The Storm domain is connected to the mist quarter. The Holy quarter, the Pristine desert, and the Cold Sun quarter. He is in contact with the sorceress. Left bank and has a bridge to cross it. The Saint quarter is connected to the domain. The Lord ship has a travel portal. The Immaculate desert is connected to the Storm domain. The catacombs and the Garden of Basilisk. He is in contact with the sorceress. Left bank. The Garden of Basilisk is connected to the Immaculate desert and the source of the sorceress. He has a travel portal and is in contact with the sorceress. Left bank. The source of the sorceress is connected to the Garden of Basilisk and the Capernaum. The Cold Sun district is connected to the Storm estate. The Dead Moon quarter and the Serpent estate. He is in contact with the sorceress. Right bank and has a bridge to cross it. The Dead Moon quarter is connected to the Cold Sun quarter. The Great Archipelago and the Grey Lake. He has a travel portal and is in contact with the sorceress. Right bank. The domain of the Cerberus is connected to the Cold Sun quarter. The Great Archipelago, the Catacombs and the Capernaum. He is in contact with the Insursalus. Right bank. The Capernaum is connected to the domain of the Cerberus and the source of the sorceress. He is in contact with the Insursalus. Right bank. The Great Archipelago is connected to the Dead Moon quarter. The domain of the Cerberus and the Arcane Fortress. The Arcane Fortress is connected to the Great Archipelago. It contains the undefined districts that are far too unstable and dangerous to be mapped. The Catacombs are connected to the Dealist quarter. The Immaculate desert, the domain of the Cerberus and the Underworld. The depths are connected to the Catacombs. They have a travel portal. Multi-line.
Oh my god.
Character. At the Gilmar.
Okay, there is no way I'm
At the
gonna
Gilmar, the library
do
contains the works
this.
at Margaret. View the map of Fort Mons button.
Yeah, you're gonna learn by
Moving away
experience.
button.
But that's how large this game is. There are a
That
bunch
is
of districts.
huge.
Anyway,
This adventure is gonna
I
be
think
much
it's-
longer, I can tell.
yeah, and you're not gonna be in the city. Anyways, I don't think we should delay. Go into the marketplace. I'll tell you where to
Moving away
go.
button.
Leave,
At the Gilmar,
I know.
Margaret. Using alchemical. Open the second. Observing the
Lazy
observe the
going.
library. Leaving the
just
lab button.
press end.
At the Gilmar, Margaret goes up the stairs.
Leave the lab.
Continue button. At the Gilmar, Margaret goes up. At the Gilmar, Margaret is standing in her office. A large table with doors and a large armchair. L. Welcome. Collect the profits of the inn button. At the
Press
Gilmar,
tab.
Margaret. Collect the observing the shelf. Life 50-50 button. Pause
Now,
20-20
meanwhile-
overland button. Life 50-50 button. Getting out of Margaret's quarters button.
Tab.
At the Gilmar. Go to the
There.
common room button. Exit the hostel through the staff room
Go to
button.
the common room.
Go to Margaret's apartment. Going upstairs button. Go to the common room
You're
button.
gonna have to get some money.
At the Gilmar, Margaret is in the common room of the inn. The air is saturated with foul smell. Go through the back door button. Going upstairs button. Go to the counter
No.
button.
Yes,
Leaving the
go to
hostel
the
button.
counter.
Go to at the Gilmar. The shape boss has to remodel button. Turning his attention away from the dice game. He does not offer Margaret the drink. He knows that she does not like to mingle with customers. Multi-line. Give the signal to pick up a customer button. Moving away button.
Yeah, give the single.
Give the
Signal.
At the Gilmar, Margaret greets her employee with a banal sign, but it is not so commonplace. This is the agreed sign for Renaud during one of his breaks to enter a client's room in order to take him downstairs to the secret laboratory. The customer's choice is his responsibility, and he has a lot of experience in this area. He always chooses passing travelers, solitary, the ideal, and those with the look of fun and adventurers. People in short whose appearance will not raise any questions. Sometimes he has already spotted good candidates. Other times it takes time to find one. Margaret will be notified when it is good. What happens next depends on her. Multi-line.
What?
Continue button.
It's time for your first organ harvest.
At the Gilmar, Margaret is in the common room of the inn. It is not in the air saturated. Go through the
Love
back
it
door
or
button.
hate it, you'll need it. It's time
Okay.
to leave.
Leaving the hostel button. At the Gilmar,
Hostel.
Margaret is next to one of the top. Bypass the inn button. Moving away button. At the Gilmar, moving away button. The fourth market sector. Margaret is in the market square. It is back. Explore button. X at the market. The Temple of Providence.
Then
Two away
search
button.
for Edrish, the
fourth radio,
merchant.
two away,
This guy's
The Black
important.
Widow. Three. The Street of Wonders.
Now,
The Rosary. Two away button.
Fun fact:
Go to
you
the
have the entire
Golden
you
Street.
have the entire port here. Sorry,
entire what?
like the entire city, as well as almost the entire port. Like you don't need to explore. You have almost every single destination here.
The Rosary. The Rosu's hand. Life 50-50 button.
Wow, hell yeah.
The Rosary. Two away button.
So start exploring. You're currently in the market sector. The Golden Street takes you to the creative sector,
Oh,
or sector of the creative.
wait, trying to stay
You
here.
have to yeah,
Character.
explore.
The Rosary. Two away. X at the explore button. The merchant of alchemical ingredients. Margaret's gaze is drawn to a cart that serves as a stall for a young woman with Fortnite pallor. She exhibits the heterogeneous articles, often a little repulsive. Alchemical ingredients. She shouts. Alchemical ingredients of Fort Mons only. Here you will find some multi-line. Buy alchemical ingredients button. Moving away button.
No.
No.
The fourth market sector. Explore button. The pickpocket. As Margaret walks, a young man, almost a child. Dexterity check. You have to roll 5 or more on the die to pass.
Oh,
Continue
no.
button.
No, you
Like
no,
50-50 button.
you are not losing.
Dexterity check.
You'll get
Dexterity
it.
test.
You'll
One die
get
roll. One
it all
multi-line.
of it back.
Continue button. Dexterity test. Result 1 difficulty 5 failure multi-line.
Okay.
Continue button. The pickpocket. Margaret is not aware of anything. She only realizes that money has been stolen from her later and the pickpocket is already far away. Multi-line. Continue button. The fourth market sector.
You
Margaret.
lose nothing.
Explore button. A strange cold. As Margaret walks, she suddenly feels a strange cold as if inhabited. She even thinks she can vaguely guess a whisper, but already the impression is fading. Multi-line. Continue button. The fourth market sector. Explore button. The squirrel show. Margaret arrives near a platform around which are gathered a lot of children with their parents, as well as other curious people of all ages. On the stage, illuminated by an assortment of beautiful colored crystals, 2 squirrels perform acrobatic feats, dance and juggle all kinds of objects. They are not ordinary squirrels. Far from it. They are more than 1 meter 20. Walk and use their hands like humans. They also wear loose, light clothing that floats around them. Their golden coat and the silver threads of their bed make the reflections of the crystals play on them. Added to this, the lively violin of a man who accompanies the squirrel duo. It is not surprising that so many children are there. The show exudes a magical charm. The fact remains that the 2 acrobats seem quite tired, that their fur is shiny with perspiration, but that the violinist, implacable, pushes them with his notes to keep going. Meanwhile, the spectators throw coins into a basket at the violinist's feet. Multi-line.
Oh,
Slip a modest of copper into the hat. Right. Moving away button.
no.
The fourth market sector. Explore button. Newspaper seller. Come and buy the Gazette Newport. Buy Daily Gazette. Price free MDC. Current 400. Moving away button. The fourth market. Explore button. Moving alley. When she wanted to retrace her steps, Margaret noticed that the alley she had taken a short time ago was now obstructed by a newsstand that had just been installed. But a path has opened up elsewhere. Very clever anyone who manages to find his way in the moving labyrinth of the market multi-line. Continue button. The fourth market sector. Margaret is in the market square. It is fast and explore button. The mother brawler. Too many kids to dress. Too many slaves to dress. Read your budget and buy my clothes. It's fast up but it's solid. I swear to you, lifetime warranty. A fat lady who seems to be dressing in her own merchandise. Passes by Margaret. She carries a large bag over her shoulder and bellows her announcements. It is Mother Braillard, a prominent figure in the market. So much so that expressions have been born of her. Multi-line. Buy button. Moving away button.
Move away.
Yep.
The fourth market sector. Explore button. The arsenal of Forak, unparalleled weapons and armor of Forak arsenal offers the best of the world from below. Shouts of veritable colossus next to a covered cart. Martyr stops. On the crystal table are displayed several pieces of intimidating appearance. A smaller but equally muscular person stands behind the table. Right next to it, one of the torches in a square casts fiery lights on the stage. Some passers-by avoid the area. It must be said that something unhealthy emerges from the two cellars, but others are very interested in the goods. Multi-line. Observe what's on the table button. Moving away button.
I don't think so.
This fucker is if you need weapons.
Ah.
There are two merchants that sell really good weapons for specific builds.
Ooh. I don't know what build I'm gonna have for Margref.
I guess we'll figure that out as we go.
The fourth market sector. Explore button. Atiamo, merchant of exotic ingredients. Martyr stands next to a stall that is crowded with customers. The merchant standing behind has black skin and an apple hair. His ample. Look at the Atiamo
This
stall button.
fucker, this dude is gonna be your best friend when you have to get late game equipment pieces.
Moving away button.
Because you can get shit that you can never craft.
The fourth
Some
market
of
sector.
these
Martyr is in the market square.
things give you
Explore button.
extremely good equipment.
The Grimoire seller. Take a moment, ladies and gentlemen, to take an interest in my books. Cries a small, plump man in an old-fashioned suit. There is nothing nobler than books that contain knowledge. I learn about Grimoire's button. Moving away button. The fourth explore. The table of the fold. Ladies and gentlemen, come and challenge the fold. That is to say myself. The five fold. Moving away button.
Cheater.
The fourth explore. Merovi, the brilliant alchemist. You who wears a fine finery. You can no doubt spend a fortune, but I see what Merovi sells button. Moving away button. The fourth explore.
This
The
fucker is
child with the puzzle. Well, madam.
useless.
Luck check. You after all. Moving away button.
No.
The fourth explore. The small garbage. Observing the kids. Moving away button. The fourth explore. Of the whole of cars. Black and silver uniforms emerge. Continue button. Life 50-50 button. Continue. The fourth market explore button. The tent of the dreaming weavers. Martyr. Enter the tent button. Moving away button. The fourth market explore button. People from the dull world randomly. Continue button. The fourth market explore. The maker of
Search
life. Martyr.
for
The
Edrish.
high button. Moving away button.
What?
The fourth market explore. X at the mark grid.
Search
The temple
for
of providence.
Edrish.
The fourth rate. The black widow. 3 away. The street of wonders. 2. The root 2. The root 8.
No,
2 away.
explore.
Button. The root 2 sand.
It's
2
a
away.
random event.
The Black Widow, the fourth rate, the Temple of X at the War Grid, 2, explore button. The merchant of alchemical ingredients, Martyr escapes onto a cart that serves biochemical ingredient, moving away button. The fourth, explore. The pyrophane without magic, Martyr is approached by a young man with an ordinary appearance, but obviously very motivated. He is open with an act, selling things, moving away button. The fourth, explore. The charm buyer, go away with you, no longer use it, sell something, moving away button. The fourth, explore. The merchants of the dull world, approach, items, moving away button. The fourth, explore. Newspaper seller, come and buy moving away button. The fourth, explore. The lantern maker, Martyr comes, continue, life 50-50 button.
Too random.
The lantern maker, Martyr comes across a person with a lantern emitting, continue. The fourth, explore,
If
X
it's
at the War
good,
Grid, 2 away button. Explore.
Some of these.
Admiral, merchants of spells. Martyr is attention is drawn to a stall and interests people. Behind his stall stands a middle-aged man in traditional magician's attire. He sells books or more precisely spell. Buy and spells button. Read the sign button. Moving away button. The fourth market sector. Market explore button. The better Martyr feels. Modest copper. Moving away button. The fourth explore. The mother brawl. Moving away button. The fourth explore. The Pied Piper. Martyr slip of moving away button. The fourth explore. The great tent. Come see it. Moving away button. The fourth Edrish, the disturbing merchant. Martyr passes by a merchant who makes her very uncomfortable. However, it is not surprising at first glance. It is apparently a human wearing a black coat and whose face is half hidden under oath. There are quite a few other people in the area and shady people even more. Only his merchant. He makes the blood run cold. He stands next to a handcart whose contents are covered with a tarpaulin. The placard on the cart announces sale of things from above, purchase of first things multi-line.
That legit took forever.
It doesn't take that long for me, but you kind of dig it more slowly because you read things.
Yeah.
So,
Address and
yeah,
of the angels heart
if
button.
you're not unlucky,
Ask Edrish for the tales about his business button. Buy things from above button. Address and Edrish about the angels heart button.
Asta?
yep.
The heart of an angel. Martyr pretends to observe Edrish's merchandise for a moment before speaking to him in a common compass tone. I'm looking for something from the world above, something special. The good merchant says nothing, just staring at her. Martyr, who tries not to let herself be destabilized by the aura of the demon in human form, continues. It is an angel's heart in perfect condition, fresh if possible. An angel's heart. Edrish repeats, a little puzzled. Sorry, I don't have it in stock. I have a feeling you would get some if you wanted to. Edrish casts a penetrating glance at the sorceress, then he remains silent for a moment before declaring with cold placidity. An angel's heart is no small thing. I imagine you are aware of that. I am ready to pay what it takes, at least if it remains reasonable. Multi-line. Continue, but the heart of an angel. Another silence. Edrish thought for thought, and then at last he asked, "You are Madame Rusak, are you not? I want to be sure we're talking about an angel's heart in the straight sense, not the heart of an angelic servant like Jaguar men. Very well, I do not promise to follow up on your request, but I will meditate on it. Who knows, an opportunity may arise. If so, I will come to you." Martyr nods and withdraws, relieved to extricate herself from Edrish's oppressive presence. He must be a very powerful demon to impose his sensation. She will feel nothing particularly wary of the offers or appeal, but the game is worth the candle. She just hopes that he will eventually come to her, that she won't have too long to wait, and above all, that she won't have to look for another way to get the angel heart. Multi-line.
What?
Keep in mind, this fucker's gonna have to kill an angel.
Yeah.
Continue button. The heart of an angel. For the moment, Margaret has to take care of the souvenir garden. She still has no leads about them. This name makes her think of something from the Imperium, but she has not found anything in her previous research that confirms this hypothesis. All she knows is that silver souvenir is not sold in the market and that this name is absent from the list of classic alchemical ingredients. He had to deepen his research by going to the great library. Multi-line. Continue button. The fourth market sector. Margaret is in the market.
The Great
Okay,
Library.
I'm gonna save you trouble. Go to the, I think it's the,
The Temple of Providence. 2. The fourth great guild. 2.
go.
The Black Widow. 3 away. The Street of Wonders. 2 away. The Rosary. 2 away. Button.
Oh
Two
wait,
away, two
I
away,
think
button.
go to the Curious Street, to the Cure You. We're gonna take
The
the
Root Hand. 2 away.
shortcut from
The Root 8. The Street of Wonders. The Rosary. 2 away. Button.
The Rudui?
No, not the Street of the Curious.
The Root 8. 2 away. Button.
That one.
Atiamo. Merchant of look at the Atiamo stop. Moving away. Button. The fourth. Continue for.
Oh, you got some good shit.
Take the shortcut to Edmund's building. Button. Go to the residential center.
Yep.
Button.
Oh,
Take the shortcut. Edmund Merrill. Entering the building. Button. Take the shortcut to the Root 8. Moving away. Button.
Leave.
The Root. The General. The Great Library. Button.
yeah.
Yes, there we
The
go.
Great Library. Martyr is in front of the steps of the Great Library. It is an impressive building in the purest architectural tradition of the fourth. Massive and proud. Entering the library. Button.
Enter it.
Yep.
The Great Library. On the doors, a poster announcing that the Grand Bibliothèque is no longer open to the public for some time due to maintenance work. We'll have to come back later. Multi-line. Continue button. The silver souvenir. And Margaret has forgotten the story of the closed library. She fumes inwardly and decides to knock on the door anyway and insistently. A surly employee finally opens the door for him. You can't read. The library is begins to crumble, but the sorceress cuts him off with her icy tone and severe expression. I look like a tourist. I have important research to do. MRS. Rusak swallows the employee, recognizing the regular of the place. I'll see what we can do for you. Come in before others have the idea of imitating you. Multi-line. Continue button. The silver souvenir. Here's Margaret in the lobby of the library. An unusual activity has taken hold of the premises. A large inventory of the works is being carried out. Shelves are being rearranged. The works of art are being dusted and the works of art are being maintained. But not all floors are affected and many sections are plunged into absolute calm. Multi-line. Continue button. The silver souvenir. The clerk did not take long to return, accompanied by Charles Assermont, the great librarian himself. The latter, courteous, kisses Margaret's hand. He has always had a soft spot for her, even if he has never dared to confess his feelings. Madam, what a pleasure to see you. The pleasure is shared. Charles, says Margaret, adopting a gentler attitude. I'm sorry to impose myself like this. I know what the researcher's fever is. You are not the only one to have more or less forced entry. May I know what your current research is about? Healing magic. I need to go to the Anirium section. You're lucky. The maintenance of this floor is complete. You can go there. When you leave the library, and if by any chance you need to return before the maintenance is complete, take the back door. You can say that you have my permission. However, we do not allow the borrowing of books during this period. Inevitably, the staff who usually take care of it are, as you can imagine, busy with other tasks. I hope you won't mind too much. Not at all. Thank you very much. Charles, multi-line. Continue button. The silver souvenir. Charles Assermont leaves the sorceress with a rapid step, ascends to the floor devoted to the other worlds. The term money memory makes her think too much of something from the Anirium, so she follows his intuition. Multi-line. Continue button. The silver souvenir. For hours, she browses all the books that seem relevant to her. Sitting at a reading table, immersed in the studious silence that reigns on this floor of the library, her efforts are parasitized by a few reminiscences. She sees herself much younger and happier, walking through the aisles of the same library to fulfill her duties as an apprentice magician. She sees herself again, a little older, a little more withdrawn, accompanying Edmund Merrill to a reading table for learned research. And now she's here, struggling against the inexorably passing of time. Multi-line. Continue button. The silver souvenir. Frustration takes hold of her because her efforts are yielding nothing. She has found some elements close to what could be the souvenir sergeant mentioned in Bonnefair's book, but she is aware that she is on the wrong track with these hazardous leads. She lets out a deep sigh and closes one more book. She feels like she's at an impasse, and if her initial intuition was wrong and if she had to look elsewhere, that this money souvenir was not linked to the Anirium, she gets up, puts the books in their place and realizes that it is already quite late. According to the clock installed not far from the reading table, he must return to the Grimoire and continue his charm game with Francois. The latter will not take long to finish his lesson with Edmund. Multi-line. Continue. Life 50. Continue. The silver souvenir. Margaret leaves the premises through the back door. She will have to come back. It's annoying. She moves so slowly. Multi-line. Continue button. The Rue du Savoir. Margaret is on the white cobbled street that is very well lit thanks to the white crystals adorning the lamps. This street is by far the best known in this area because it brings together most of the educational institutions as well as other places dedicated to knowledge. These different places are not clustered in the same place. They are spread along the street, which is particularly extensive. Beautiful residential buildings separate them. Those who live here are well-to-do people and it shows. Pupils and students come and go according to the requirements of their respective training. Multi-line.
Okay. Wait, what? Translator broke.
The Rue du Savoir. Margaret is on the white cobbled street that is very well lit.
Let me.
The crap. Turn it off.
The Rue du Savoir. Margaret is on the white cobbled. The general school button.
There we go.
Okay, go to this building and then take the shortcut.
Oh my god!
The College of Magic.
What?
Merrill's building button.
Oh, the delay. Fuck.
Oh my god!
Edmund Merrill's building. Margaret stands in front of a four-story residence.
What?
Entering the building button. Take the shortcut to the
The
room button.
way just went.
Moving away button.
Wait, okay.
Take the shortcut.
Entering the building button. Take the shortcut to the room taker U button. The room taker U. Take the shortcut to go to market area button. The fourth explore button. At the market 2 away button. The great tent. See the great. Moving away.
Yep.
The fourth. Continue for at the Grimoire. Continue button. At the Grimoire, Margaret checks the time. She still has a little time before Francis arrives, but too little to undertake an important task. She then decides to start maintaining magic circles. It's something she tends to neglect at the moment. It's an opportunity to catch up on it. She has everything she needs for maintenance in her office. Multi-line.
Yes, continue. Not again.
God. Hold on.
Just press space. Press
Continue
space.
I need to restart my VA
Continue.
just a second.
Num lock on. Num lock off. Translation deactivated. Exit ND restart. Fort Mons.
Let me try restart again.
Loading NVDA. Please wait. Fort Mons. Continue button. Translation at the Grimoire. Continue button.
Okay, there we go.
At the Grimoire, Margaret is next to one of the tall buildings that line the market square. From its ground floor emanates a joyful chaos. Rumor of many voices, laughter, scream. Bypass the in button. Moving away button. Life 50-50 button. At the Grimoire. Bypass the in button. At the Grimoire, Margaret is in a small alley that runs along the back. Entering the hostel button.
But what do I need to do?
Return to the front of the
Let's
hostel button. Moving away button.
Up to there.
Entering the hostel. At the Grimoire, Margaret is standing in the staff part of the continue button. At the Grimoire, Margaret is standing in the staff part of the hostel. You can hear the noise of customers coming from the common room, as well as the effervescence of cooks next to their pots and cooking trays. The smell of raw cloud mushrooms and fried food wafts through the corridors. From time to time, a waiter comes by loaded with a dish or bringing back dishes to be cleaned. Sometimes Renaud Lebrun also appears to give instructions. A staircase leads to the guest rooms. Another leads to Margaret's private apartments. Multi-line. At the Grimoire, Honor the Lecavalier briefly joins Margaret. It's okay, he says, as he always does. And as always, Margaret doesn't answer anything, but she nevertheless heads to the shelves of her office to open the secret passage. Honor did not take long to return, accompanied by Renaud Lebrun. Between them, they carry a person wrapped in a blanket. The group heads down the stairs into the laboratory. Multi-line.
What?
Okay. This you shouldn't have got this. This is because we asked the man to harvest the patient, quote unquote. So you don't get this if you don't ask him to do his job, at the counter.
Mm-hmm.
This is how you get money.
Continue button.
Anyways, let's
At the
go.
Grimoire, everything happens in silence with gestures that are used to have it. Honor and Renaud place the person on the steel table. As soon as she is no longer hidden by the blanket, Margaret can see that it is a young man. Doesn't matter. Renaud also took this person's belongings. Honor observes her closely, both herself and her possessions, before metamorphosing to adopt her appearance. Then he goes off to deceive himself. In the shoes of this person, he will show up in the common room, then go out and get lost somewhere in the fort. Thus, no one has ever disappeared at the Grimoire. Multi-line.
Wait, what?
This is how they get their stuff. They kill
Continue button.
people, harvest the organs, and then this familiar dude shapeshifts, leaves, and then comes back. And no one ever vanishes. No one suspects.
At the Gilmar, as soon as Honor leaves, Renaud suffocates the still unconscious person and Margaret gets to work. The shackles of the table are useless. They are not the experiments that the sorceress undertook on living subjects at one point in her research. No, this is just about collecting human organs. Then, equipped with her tools, she slices the flesh with applications, saws the ribs and makes her macabre pickings. The heart, the brain, the liver, the genitals, everything is stored in jars filled with an alchemical preparation. And Margaret still hasn't said a word. His face is closed, cold as the steel of the table. She doesn't like what she does, but she knows why she does it. She needs money to achieve her goals. The end justifies the means. Multi-line.
Ugh. Oh my god.
And you're gonna be doing this a lot.
Oh boy.
Continue button.
You're gonna need money.
At the Gilmar, when it's over, Renaud and Margaret clean everything. Renaud takes the jars that will later be taken care of by Honor. The waste will be burned in the kitchen. Manic Margaret checks one last time and no trace of blood remains. Then she goes back up in turn. Multi-line.
Oh my god.
Oh
The
my
waste will be
god.
burned.
This
The
story
waste
is
will be
dark.
burned in the
Holy shit.
Continue
Wait
button.
until you get to
At the Gilmar, Margaret is standing in her office. The large table with doors and a large armchair are there to welcome them. There is also a chair for visitors. Behind it, shelves are overflowing with books and...
Wait until you get to what?
Nothing. Nothing. One
Oh
is
my
even worse.
god. What?
Collect rune button.
There's an even worse story. Oh yeah, you have to collect the Rune King. You need
At
that
the Gilmar,
for...
Margaret opens the door and takes out a small pot of shimmering ink, accompanied by a fine brush. This witch preparation allows you to draw and maintain runes or magic circles. The prohibitive price of this mixture, as the fascinator wants to learn how to make it herself, but she can't do everything. Multi-line. Continue button. At the Gilmar, Margaret is standing in her office. A large table with... Collect the profits of the
Okay,
end button.
you gotta go to your bedroom.
Oh, I don't collect anything?
You could, but I don't think you'll get anything. Try.
At the Gilmar, Margaret recovers the equivalent of 72 modest of copper. These are only the benefits. The rest she has to leave to pay her employees, which she is forced to do handsomely in order to ensure their loyalty and discretion. It is also necessary to be able to cover the constant purchases of food and drink. Imports from the dull world cost an arm and a leg. Multi-line.
I wouldn't be doing
Continue
this
button.
too much.
At the
Yeah,
Gilmar, Margaret.
go to her room.
Observing the... Go to the dining... Heading out of Margaret's quarters button. Life 50
Go
50
to,
button.
wait, go to the dining room.
Go to the dining room button. At the Gilmar, Margaret is in her dining room. A table for four
Oh.
occupies the set. Have a meal button.
Nah.
Go to the office button.
Oh.
Go to the living room button. Go to the room button.
Go to the bedroom.
At the Gilmar, Margaret is in her room.
Now, I
This is all
advise
bunch.
this.
Maintaining the
Okay.
magic circle around the bed button.
Nisha is warm. Okay, do that.
At the Gilmar, Margaret hesitates, but finally shakes her head. She prefers to take care of Francois' circle first. If he's on time, he'll arrive when she's still in her room. For what she has in mind, it will be perfect. Multi-line.
Psychological.
Continue button. At the Gilmar, Margaret is in her room. It is small and functional. Her bed occupies a corner. It is surrounded by a magic circle. Maintaining the magic circle around the bed button. Rest button. Open the front button. How to play button. General information button.
No.
How to play button. Open the front button. The elixir of eternal youth button. Life 50-50 button. Tab 1 2. The elixir of eternal youth. Margaret desperately wants a solution to regain her youth. After much research, she unearthed an obscure grammar according to which it would be possible to create an elixir of eternal youth.
Yeah,
To
this
she
is
must
the
bring together several
quest,
ingredients
so
that
you
are
gotta go
difficult
to
find. Numerous
Francois'
objectives and rules to
room.
obtain them. Objectives while waiting for Francois. Margaret wants to maintain the magic circles of the inn. He has to take her rune from his office to start his tour. There are two circles that she has to take care of. The one in her own room and the one in Francois' room.
Sure.
Margaret must go to the market to meet Edrich, the disturbing merchant, in order to try to obtain an angel's heart, one of the three ingredients of the elixir. Margaret is
Didn't
focused
matter.
the elixir of eternal life 50-50.
Promotion.
I like go to Francois' one.
The elixir of eternal youth button. Tab 1 2.
You go.
Observing the
Go
mirror.
to the.
Observe the painting.
Go
Leaving
to
the room
the.
button.
Wait.
At the Gilmar.
Leave
Have
the
a meal button.
room.
Go to the office button. Go to the living room. Go to the room button. Go to the powder room button.
office.
Go to the living room button.
This is the bathroom.
Go to the office button.
Yeah.
At the Gilmar, Margaret is collect the
The
profits of the button.
powder room, quote unquote. And
Observing
there's
the
a
shelves
leave
button.
option.
Go to the heading out of Margaret's quarters button. At the Gilmar, Margaret. Go to the common room button. Go upstairs button. At the Gilmar, Margaret is located in the rooms of the guests. Each room is numbered and they are spread out on meters. Go to the special room button. Descending the stairs of the public button. Descending the stairs button. Go to the... At the Gilmar, Margaret enters the special room, the only guest room with a magic circle. She briefly observes the place and notices that Francois Malvin does not leave his belongings lying around. She is not surprised. She is an organized person. She closes the door and then pours her small jar of rune. Then she leans over and takes all her time to carefully trace the shimmering features of the circle. Except this time, when she takes the opportunity to advance her plans, the maintenance of the circles exasperates her. She will really have to train someone to take care of it. Multi-line. Continue button. The golden apple. As planned, Francois arrives in his room before Margaret has finished her work. She pretends to be surprised. You're already here. She straightens up and glances at the small wall clock. Yes, but I don't think I was faster than the other times. Time is definitely passing too quickly. She replies with a sigh. You kept the magic circle going. The circle should be maintained every day or even several times a day if they are used intensively. And it is possible. Only I know how to do it properly. Fortunately, I have only mine doors to take care of. I see his magic is expensive if it's magic ink. Francois points to the glass jar to illustrate his point. As usual, he is curious about everything. It's not cheap, but it's still cheaper than hiring the services of a magic circle maintenance company. Yes, I guess. Just as I imagine, it's better done when you take care of it yourself. The eternal problem of outsourcing. Multi-line. Continue button. The golden apple. Margaret smiled at him. I see that I have nothing to tell you about the problems of third parties. I only have a few minutes left. Margaret leans back into the circle and Francois watches her work in silence. He leans against the window. The silence, however, does not last. Then your magic lessons, asks Margaret. I feel it is coming. Edmund assures us that the focus is the artist. Once you put your finger in the gears, you are dragged in, but you still have to manage to put your finger in it. Well, I don't know why I'm telling you this. You are a professional magician. Let's say I'm a real magician. In Edmund's words, the important thing is not necessarily to know a lot of things about magic. It's to be able to use what you know. But it's interesting to hear you talk about focus. If you stick your finger in the gears enough, you open up a lot of doors at the court. Magic is the key to social success in the great toolbox. Margaret straightens up and places the pot on the table. She slips the brush into it and looks at Francois. Acting in his company is particularly easy. Topics of conversation come to him quite spontaneously. A toolbox. Francois continues. Thoughtful. Magic allows you to do everything. He asks. It is said that it does, that it has no limits, but we have limits. One of the golden rules is not to forget it. Our history is full of magicians who have consumed themselves by their own power. Multi-line.
Yeah, see,
Tom?
I
Some of
really
these lines repeat.
Yeah, I really find it funny. People like think that magic doesn't have any limits. It does, really.
I think it does. I think there are no limits. The person is the limit.
Yeah.
Like, I think magic is limitless, but you yourself represent the limit, as I already said.
Continue button. The Golden Apple. It's ironic that she says that. She who never stops wanting to go beyond her limits. She wants to thwart one of the fundamental rules of the universe. These stories must give Eve material to exploit. For opera, it's as dramatic as can be. Replies Francois. This reference to opera is far from insignificant. She reads it in the young man's eyes. Margaret laughs. You are right. You'll have to do it again. Really, yes, indeed. Another silence. They observe each other. They are not very far from each other. Margaret, at this moment, finds her acting almost too convincing. Where the comedy ends and reality begins. Francis approaches. She approaches. Multi-line.
Okay.
No start marker set. 7:48 and 50. Continue
So
button.
this is what I once again like. This story is kind of a reflection on the Francois story at first.
Yeah.
A small unforeseen event, and then there is a knock on the door, which is opened without waiting for an answer. Favorite is dishonored. He realizes that he is coming at the wrong time, and his words become confused. I would have to, let you come. We have, as it were, a little emergency to manage. Margaret glares at her employee who is fiddling with a parchment. I hope it's really an emergency. She turns to Francois and adds in a tone of confidence. I won't be long. It would be nice if when I come back, you have a little less on your back. A little wink, then she leaves with honor. Multi-line.
What's the other, the story like? Is that completely separated?
What do you mean?
The third one.
The other story?
On Burst.
Yes. It's kind of never mind. At the beginning, not really. Like the first 20-30 minutes follow the story, and then the story is completely different.
Okay.
Continue button. A small
These
unforeseen
three
event in the corridor. She
stories
walks quickly with tight lips. She waits until she has moved far enough away from Francois' room before asking in a venomous tone. What is it all about? One of Bonnefair's henchmen has come to bring assist. Connor replies uncomfortably, showing off the parchment. She snatches it from his hand. A small unforeseen event in the corridor. She walks quickly with tight lips. She waits until she has moved far enough away from Francois' room before asking in a venomous tone. What is it all about? One of Bonnefair's henchmen has come to bring assist. Connor replies uncomfortably, showing off the parchment. She snatches it from his hands and reads it hastily. She recognizes the elegant writing of the dream. She knows that Bonnefair is a shady person at the head of a small network, but in the end, no shadier than herself. She never tried to find out more of him. All that matters is that he helped her by allowing her to find the trail of the elixir. In exchange, she promised to give him a hand when the opportunity arose. It seems that this opportunity has arrived. Multi-line. Continue. A small unforeseen event. Dearest MRS Rusak, I sincerely hope that your efforts to gather the ingredients of the elixir are successful. I am always available to help you with the final step of your plan. In the meantime, I need you. One of my distant and near peers arrived in Port Mons via the Capricorn Rift. It is a silver field mouse the size of a human child, dressed like a little knight. He interferes in my projects. I think it is likely that it will arrive at the port shortly. If you ever spot him, I would be very grateful if you could deliver him to me as unharmed as possible. It carries shadows materialized in the form of fabric that belong to me and that I of course want to recover. Thanking you in advance. Bonnefair multi-line. Continue button. A small unforeseen event. I see. What is so urgent? Margaret asks, returning the parchment to Honor. A dream which corresponds perfectly to the description of the parchment that's just arrived at the inn. He asks questions about shadows. I took him to your office pretending he would help him. Margaret remains silent during the rest of the short journey to her apartment. Facing the door of her office, she composes a more jovial attitude and enters. Multi-line. Continue button. A small unforeseen event. Hello, I'm Margaret Rusak, the owner of this establishment. She says as she goes to sit in front of the famous little dream behind her desk. What can I do for you? My subordinate was not very clear. Rodent does indeed resemble the description on the scroll. It doesn't take 2 minutes for the sorceress to classify him in the category of mystics. These dreams coming from the dreams of children unable to get by into the harsh reality of Port Mons. The field mouse briefly tells him a wacky story of which the Imperium has a secret. Apparently, he is the hero of a small kingdom called Dublin, a kingdom that has been attacked by evil shadows that have stolen the shadow of the local queen. The would-be vigilante has the shadows to port worlds, and so here I am. I have to find these oily shadow creatures. He concludes. Creatures made of oily shadows, you say indeed. That means something to me. She says, looking into this. She has wasted enough time with him. She has a perfect fate for the situation and for good reason. It is the one Renaud Lebrun uses to kidnap customers destined for organ collection. She keeps it in mind in case she needs to assist him or discreetly solve unforeseen events. Multi-line. Superior crushing fatigue. 5 favorite. Putting the dream to sleep button. Life 50-50 button.
I need to put to sleep, right?
Yep. But you've no other options.
A small unforeseen event. Where were they? Rodent asked. Full of hope. Good questions. Little dream. Good questions. Margaret continues, making a discreet gesture of her hand. The would-be vigilante, who was not at all on his guard, is unable to resist the spell. It collapses like a mass. Honor catches up with him as he topples over from his chair. I have a day little more and he was kissing the ground. At once, spare me your comments. Replies Margaret dryly. Just do what is necessary. She gets up and leaves the room. Multi-line. Continue. But a small unforeseen event. As she returned to Francois' room, she thought to herself that if this hairy clown had shown up at the inn a few years earlier, he would have made a perfect candidate for his experiments. She vivisected several dreams to study their mortality. A lesson unfortunately came to nothing. She doesn't know what Bonnefair will do with him, and she doesn't care, but it probably won't be a more enviable fate. Multi-line. Continue button. The golden apple. Here she is back in the room. Francois waiting for her in bed. She gives him a radiant smile. The frustration of having been interrupted has already vanished. Before joining him, however, she takes care of the runic pot. She takes out the brush, rinses it, closes the jar. So his urgency asks Francois. It's settled. It wasn't much. She pushes a chair away from the table and begins to put her clothes on it. Francois observes her directly as she reveals herself in her pale nudity. She feels that she likes her, and somehow it warms her soul to know that she is still desirable. Not that she lives by the feelings of others. On the contrary, but to please this man at this moment does her confused good. Francois handsome with his round hair, gray eyes, open face, and athletic build. He is handsome, yes, but above all he is cunning. If it weren't for the charm she tries to exert on him, if there wasn't also the confusion created by the discovery of a whole world, of a whole potential hidden in him, she is convinced that he would have already understood everything about the situation. He is an entrepreneur, a fighter, multi-line. Continue button. The golden apple. So don't be too disappointed. She asks as she goes to bed. Disappointed why I would be disappointed. Exchange of smiles. She slipped into bed and there they were side by side, naked under the sheets, busy devouring each other with their eyes. Francois is not shy, nor is she, and the first kiss comes quickly. The first, but not the last. Their bodies unite. They gorge themselves on each other's scent. The contact of fingers on the skin, lips against lips, eyes and eyes. Margaret makes a gesture. The torches go out by themselves, and the serious things begin. Multi-line. Continue button. Upgrade the resource deck button. Save the game and continue button.
Dave.
Okay.
You cannot upgrade at this point.
Continue without saving the game button. Save the game and continue. At the Gilmore, when Margaret wakes up, Francis is still deeply asleep. Vigorous memories of the evening float in her mind. Pleasant memories that never lessen, not lighter. This is not the first time she has used sex to achieve her ends. It is of course becoming increasingly rare as the years go by, but she has always been ready to go to a lot for her personal goals, even before she was struck by her old age psychosis. Her strong character had shattered. However, last night she felt like she had exposed herself, that she had gone too far. She slips out of the sheets, her face closed. Without relighting the torches, she gets dressed, collects the runic into the brush, then leaves the room in silence. She tells herself that soon everything will be settled. Francois is going to die and she will have the golden apple, and that's all that needs to matter. Multi-line.
Oh my god.
Continue button. At the Gilmore, with a quick step, she returns to her apartment. There, she goes to her room and takes care of the maintenance of the magic circle because it has to be done after a while. Then she heads to her office where she puts away runic and takes care of boring administrative tasks. The registers make him nauseous. And this too, she will have to train someone so that she no longer has to deal with it. Her chores accomplished, she can once again devote herself to her research on the elixir. She is thinking of returning to the library. He absolutely has to find a lead for the silver souvenir. Multi-line. Continue. At the Gilmore, Margaret is standing in her office. A large table with door. Collect the profits of the inn button. The elixir of eternal youth button. The elixir of eternal youth. Margaret. Not research blank. Objective. Margaret is tenacious.
Go to the library. It tells you.
She wants to return to the great library to continue her research on the subject.
Yeah, that's what I was doing. That's what I was doing.
Life 50-50 button. Collect the profits
It's
of the inn
easy
button.
for me to read it that way.
Observing the shell. Go to the dining room. Heading out of Life 50-50 button. Heading out of Margaret's. At the Gilmore, Margaret is standing. Key. Go to the common room button. Go to Margaret's. Exit the hostel through the staff floor button. Life 50. Exit. At the Gil. Entering the hostel. Return to the moving away button. Return to the front of the hostel button.
Take the
moving away button.
shortcut.
Life 50-50. Moving away. The port. X. At the Temple of Providence. The Thorns Radiant. The Black Widow. The Street of Wonder. The Room 3. 2 away. The Room 8. 2 away button. The maker of the 5 button. Moving away. The continue course. Explore button. Continue. Take the shortcut to Edmund Merrill. Take the short. Moving away. Life 50-50. Take the shortcut to the route button. The route U. Take the shortcut to Edmund. Go to market. Back to residential. Life 50-50
No,
button.
take the shortcut to the building.
Edmund Merrill. Entering the building button. Take the shortcut to the route U button. Moving away. Life. Moving away. The route to South
yeah.
The Great Library. The College of the Great Library. Margaret is in front of the steps of the Great Library. Entering the library button. The silver souvenir. Margaret passes through the back door of the Great Library as Charles Astor Mount Colbert. Inventory and renovation operations have progressed slightly, but she pays little attention to them. Already her steps lead her to the section reserved for court bonds. For the moment, spared by the effervescence of work. Multi-line. Continue, but the silver souvenir begins hours of tedious research for her in search of a clue. Any clue that can lead her to understand what the money souvenir is. The work found is not of Fair's house is most likely of Vermontian origin, so she thinks it's not impossible to assume that all the ingredients can be found here. At least they could at the time the grimoire was written. Of course, today managing the mere angel is a miracle, but in the time of the Dark Ages when they were fighting an open battle against demons, it must have been possible to get their hands on an angel's heart. For the golden apple, it is attested that there are still some in the angelic sanctuaries. Hence the maneuver currently involving Francois Malvin. So what about the money souvenir multi-line?
If there's any background noise, I do apologize.
Continue button. The silver souvenir. Margaret is telling herself that she is on the wrong track again when she finally finds something. By chance in the book dealing with the silver souvenir. Margaret is telling herself that she is on the wrong track again when she finally finds something. By chance in the book dealing with dimensional phenomena specific to court worlds, she spots a mention of the silver souvenir and its potential chemical usefulness. It would be a byproduct of dimensional fission, a bit like visceral, but of a different nature. According to the book, the Dead Moon Quarter would be split. The silver souvenir could be collected in its alternative version of the neighborhood. On the other hand, the book does not say how to go about it. Multi-line. Continue. The silver souvenir. Margaret changed her research focus. Now she is learning about the history of the Dead Moon Quarter. She discovers the trace of a tragedy that occurred there at a time buried in the Dark Ages. A plan of magicians is said to have fought against the horde of diabolical dreams. No, it wasn't just a battle. It was a long war that seemingly spanned generations. Each side wanted to exterminate the other, and all means were good to achieve this. No one knows which side committed the irreparable, but the fact remains that a spell called the Silver Tear was cast. He ravaged the entire quarter, killing absolutely everyone. It is since this time that this place has been called the Dead Moon Quarter, and that you can come across silver specters. The cataclysmic spell would have been so powerful that the neighborhood would also have been split, keeping the memory of the tragedy behind its first facade. Multi-line. Continue.
There are your limits. That's so far. That's what magic can do.
What did
And
that? What was?
They fucking used the spell to absolutely annihilate an entire sector of the world, and sectors are not small. And
Yeah.
the spell was so powerful, an echo of the non-annihilated server still exists somewhere.
Damn.
Continue.
Anyways, that's
The silver souvenir. Margaret feels that she is reaching her goal, but unfortunately, she still does not know the way to reach the alternative version of this quarter. The famous memory of the tragedy caused by the silver tear. No matter how much she sifts through all the books on the subject, she can't find a single one that talks more specifically about the tear. She reads until she can't take it anymore, until her mind fogs up and her eyes try to close. Exhausted, she had to leave the premises. Multi-line. Continue. But the route to Savoir. Margaret is on the white cobbled street that is very well lit thanks to the white crystal. The general school button. The Edmund Merrill's building button.
August 19th,
The street button.
back.
The court. Explore.
Yeah,
Text.
this
The route
is
to Savoir.
the
Zero.
usual
The route to House.
pattern.
Street. Forgotten Street. 3 away. Button. The offices of the Gazette.
You could use
The Petrified Garden.
you
3 away.
could go
The
to
Temple
the
of Void.
building down.
The Peter. 6 away. But
Oh.
the route is arts. X. The route. Explore.
Yeah,
Button.
you could use the
X.
shortcuts.
The route to Savoir. 0
always.
distance. But the route is arts. Forgotten Street. The offices of the Petrified. The Temple of the Void. The Peter. 6. The route is Bless. 6. The route to 6 away. Route to Haver. 6 away. The route to Condoms. 6.
Or
The
you
route
could
to
just
6
take
away.
the
Button. Route to
you.
the Glazy. Continue. Button. The
That
court.
also
Continue court.
works.
Continue. But the court. Continue court. Continue button. The court. Continue court. Route to take the shortcut to Edmonds building button. Go to market area. Back to residential button. Life 50-50 button. Left. End of scene journey. Normal progression of 2. Take action. Life. Back to resident. Go to market area button.
Go to market area.
Yep.
Explore button. At the war grid. 2 away button. The merchant of biochemical. Moving away button. The court. Continue course. At the war. At the guild. Bypass the end button. Moving away button. Life 50-50 button.
Bypass
Left.
the
End of scene journey.
end,
Normal
which
progression.
is
Take
basically
action.
go
Moving away
behind
button.
the
Bypass the
end.
end button. At the guild. Entering the hostel button. Return to the front of the hostel button. Entering the hostel.
And enter.
At the Gilmar, Margaret is standing in the staff part of the house. Continue button. At the Gilmar, Renaud bursts into the corner.
Okay.
Noticing Margaret, he apostrophizes her. Hey, boss, Melvin wanted to see you. He has a problem. She asks, a little worried. No, I don't think so. He seemed rather happy. I told her you were busy. Where is he? There. In his room. He must sleep. He did not give me a message to convey to you. Very well, thank you. I'll see him tomorrow. Renaud continues his journey towards the kitchens and Margaret thinks that Francois must have progressed in his magic lessons. She is crossing her fingers that this is the case. She then continues on her way. Her thoughts occupied by her research on the money souvenir. Multi-line. Continue button. At the Gilmar, Margaret is standing in her office. A large table with doors. Collect the profits of the inn button.
Okay.
No, I can't.
Observing the shelves button.
Okay, go down. Go to observe the shells. Go to the secret room. We need to get the money from the organ
At the
trafficking.
Gilmar, on the shelves are stored an overwhelming quantity of administrative and accounting documents. Enable secret passage button. At the Gilmar,
Let's see how
continue
much you
button.
get.
At the Gilmar, recovering the benefits of traffic button. At the Gilmar, Margaret recovers the equivalent of 4,724 mondes of copper. Organ trafficking is always far more profitable than operating an honest hostel. Multi-line. Continue button. At the Gilmar, Margaret is in a secret laboratory. It is a very...
So you can start trafficking again and again and easily get 20, 30,000 coins in a couple of minutes.
Damn.
Observing the book button.
Anyways.
Observe the library button. Leaving the lab button. At the Gilmar. Continue button. At the Gilmar, Margaret is standing in her office. The lock. Collect the profit. Observe. Go. Heading out of Life 50-50 button. Heading out of Margaret's quarter. At the Gilmar. Going upstairs button. At the Gilmar. Go to the special room button. At the Gilmar. Not now. Margaret prefers to keep her distance from Francois when she can, or not run the risk of being seen snooping around in his belongings. You never know. Multi-line. Continue button. At the Gilmar. Margaret is... Go to the special room. Descending the stairs of the public button. Go through the back door button. The elixir of eternal youth button. Lamp object. Margaret has made progress in her research on the silver souvenir without having yet been able to find all the... But he is exhausted. She now has to go home to rest. Lang.
Okay.
The elixir of Life 50-50 button. Go through the... Going upstairs button.
Okay,
Go to the counter
wait.
button. Go through the back door button.
Counter.
Go to the counter
Another
button.
quote
At the Gilmar,
unquote
the shape
patient.
podcast. Give the signal to pick up a customer button. At the Gilmar, Margaret greets her employee with a fatal sign, but it is not so commonplace. This is the agreed sign for Renaud during one of his rates to enter a client's room in order to take them downstairs to the seat. Continue button. At the Gilmar, Margaret is in the common room of the inn. It is hot and the air is saturated with Go through the back door
Yeah,
button.
we need money.
Going upstairs button.
I just did that. Now I need to go
Go to the counter.
downstairs, or...
Leaving the hostel button.
No, go to what options do you have? I hate this place. I always get lost.
Going upstairs button. Go through the back door button.
Go through the back door.
What were you saying,
At the grill bar,
sir?
Margaret is standing in the staff part of the hostel. You can hear the noise of
I need
customers
to
coming
find
from.
out this place.
Go to the
Yes,
common
here
room
we
button.
go.
You hate it?
Go to the. It's kind of annoying, confusing. It's not
Common
difficult.
room.
Go
No,
upstairs
not common. Go to the
Go to Margaret's
dining
apartments
room.
button. Exit the hostel. Life 50/50
No,
button.
go
Payback 20/20.
there.
Go to
Apartments.
Margaret's apartments button. At the grill bar, Margaret is standing in her office. A large tape. Collect the
And now
profits of the button.
rest.
Observing the. Go to the dining room button.
Rest a couple times. Go to the dining room
At
and
the grill
then
bar,
to the
have a
bedroom.
meal button. Go to the office button. Go to the living room button. Go to the room button. At the grill bar, rest button.
Yep.
Upgrade the resource.
Rest.
Save the game and continue button.
Rest a couple times. We need to get the person ready.
At the grill bar, Margaret wakes up completely rested thanks to the magic circle. It is a little
skip
pleasant
time
to
by
such a nightmares. This is the main reason
rest. You don't
why
have
I set
to
it up for a while.
walk
She couldn't sleep. She kept imagining herself waking up old and with a diminished mind. However, if she doesn't do anything, she is bound to
Wait,
wake up
you
one day old
rest
with a
a few
diminished mind. Of
times?
course, his grandmother was sick. Not all old people decline like this, especially not mentally. Edmund Merrill seems to be doing well, and yet Margaret cannot bring herself to win without doing anything for his announcement and glorious end, especially for a sorceress who has always been brilliant. Multi-line. Continue button. At the grill bar, the magic circle around her bed prevents her from having nightmares, but not from being anxious after opening her eyes. Rested or not, her thoughts are tormented. Adelaide's portrait seems to look at her with disapproval. She only feels good when she is working on her laser project. In fact,
Oh
it's
my
time to
God,
go
this
back. She will make a
song.
detour to her secret laboratory and consult the books she has
I love
accumulated in
this
several years
song.
of hard work. Who knows if she won't find something on the silver tier. Multi-line. Continue button. At the grill bar, the magic circle around her bed prevents her from having nightmares, but not from being anxious after opening her eyes. Rested or not, her thoughts are tormented. Adelaide's portrait seems to look at her with disapproval. She only feels good when she is working on her laser project. In fact, it's time to go back. She will make a detour to her secret laboratory and consult the books she has accumulated in several years of hard work. Who knows if she won't find something on the silver tier. Multi-line. Continue. At the grill bar, Margaret is in the
You
room
are
with a small
gonna
functional
get
bed.
familiar
Have the
with
play
the
button.
song.
Yeah.
At the grill bar, the elixir of eternal. Research plan object. Margaret plans to continue her research on the silver souvenir in her secret laboratory. Land. The elixir of eternal lift
So
button.
go to my secret laboratory then.
Life 50/50 button.
Yeah, rest once or twice
The elixir
more.
of eternal
Like,
tab 1 2
to
ongoing quest
get
button.
some
At the
of
grill bar,
these
Margaret
time-based
rest button.
events to happen, you can either
Go to the
walk,
front button.
or you
Rest
can do
button.
the faster way
Upgrade
of
the resource.
rest.
Save the game and continue
Rest
button.
twice
At the grill bar,
more.
Margaret is in the room with a small and functional rest button.
Like, once again.
Upgrade the save the game at the grill bar.
Oh,
Margaret is in the
you're
room with a small
doing-
and functional
I'll
rest
leave.
button. Observing the mirror. Observe the painting. Leaving the room button. At the grill bar, Margaret is in her dining room. Continue button. At the grill bar,
Continue.
Honor de la Gavier. Continue button.
There we go.
At the grill bar, Honor de la Gavier briefly joined Margaret. It's okay, he says, as he always does. And as always, Margaret doesn't answer anything, but she nevertheless heads to the shelves of her office to open the secret passage. Honor did not take long to return, accompanied by Renaud Lebrun. But
Yeah.
they carry a person wrapped in a blanket. The group heads down the stairs into the laboratory. Multi-line. At the grill bar, everything happens in silence with gestures that are used to habit. Honor and Renaud place the person on the steel table. As soon as she is no longer hidden by the blanket, Margaret can see that it is an old woman. Doesn't matter. Renaud also took this person's belongings. Honor observes her closely, both herself and her possessions, before metamorphosing to adopt her appearance. Then he goes off to deceive himself. In the shoes of this person, he will show up in the common room, then go out and get lost somewhere in the court. Thus, no one has ever disappeared at the grill bar. Multi-line. Continue, but at the grill bar, as soon as Honor leaves, Renaud suffocates the still unconscious person and Margaret gets to work. The shackles of the table are useless. They are not the experiments that the sorceress undertook on living subjects at one point in her
Yep,
research.
this
No,
should
this is just
be
about collecting human organs.
basic.
And equipped with her tools, she slices the flesh with application, saws the ribs and makes her macabre painting. The heart, the brain, the liver, the genitals, everything is stored in jars filled with alchemical preparation. And continue, but at the grill bar, when it's over, Renaud and Margaret clean everything. Renaud takes the jar. Continue, but at the grill bar, Margaret is standing in her office. A large collect the profits of the
Okay.
button.
So, go to the secret laboratory.
Observing the shelf. Go to the dining room
in the
button.
office.
Getting out of Margaret's quarters button.
Observe the shelves.
Life 50. Observing the shelf. At the grill bar, on the shelves are stored an overwhelming quantity of enable secret passage button. At the grill bar, Margaret runs a finger over the accounting records until she touches the one who is rich. Every day, the still changes register randomly. Continue button. At the grill bar, Margaret is in a secret laboratory. It is a very large room lit by recovering the benefits of traffic button.
Recover the benefits?
What?
Using the chemical tools
No,
button.
you're gonna have to
Open the
wait a
second test
couple
button.
days for the benefits.
Observing the
But
book on the lecture
observe
button.
the library.
Observe the library button. Observe the library.
Because you
At the
have
grill
to
bar,
do
the library contains the works
research.
that Margaret collected for her research. Next, continue button. The silver souvenir. Margaret makes a selection of the relevant works. Then she begins to leaf through them diagonally. During this reading, she came across a paragraph that talks about the pension for lost souls. A mysterious place that is said to be located in the spectral quarter now called the Holy Quarter. She dwells on it somewhat because there is mention here of a passage through dimensions, but she soon realizes that she is on the wrong track. There is absolutely no connection between the mysterious boarding house and the silver end. The Dead Moon Quarter and the Holy Quarter are very different. Too bad. Multi-line. No start marker set. 8:01 and 21 seconds. Continue button. The silver souvenir. She continued the research until she had to admit that she had
not
nothing on the
the
subject. Never mind.
bench.
We had to try. You will have to return. Continue. The silver souvenir. She continued the research until she had to admit that she had nothing on the subject. Never mind. We had to try. You will have to return to the great library a third time. Hopefully it will be the last. At least as far as this money souvenir is concerned. Multi-line. Continue. At the grill bar, Margaret is in a secret laboratory. It is a very large room. Recovering. Using alchem. Open the second. Observing the book on the. Observe the library. Leaving the lab button. At the grill bar. Continue. Life 50/50 button. Continue. At the grill bar, Margaret is standing in the
Yep.
office. A large. Collect.
Check
Observing the
the
shelf.
quest.
Go to the dining room button.
What?
Collect the profits of the inn button.
Check the quest.
The elixir of eternal. Unreasonable land objective. Margaret wishes to return a third time to the great library to complete her research on the money souvenir. Land.
Alright.
The elixir
Yeah.
of eternal. Life 50/50. Collect the. Observing the shelves. Go to the dining. Heading out of Life 50/50 button. Heading. At the grill. Go to.
Get
Going
out.
upstairs. Go to Margaret. Exit the hostel through the staff. Entering. Return to the front of the hostel button. Bypass the inn. Moving away button. The court. Explore. X. At the bar. The temple of prophet. The foreign trade. The black widow. Free away. The street of wonder. The room 2 away. The room 8 U. 2 away. Continue button. The fourth. Continue course. Room 8 U. Take the shortcut to Edmund Merrill's. Entering the bill. Take the short. Moving away button. The room. The great library button. The great library. Margaret is entering the library. The silver souvenir. Once again, Margaret enters the large library through the back door, not far from the stairs. She met Charles Aspermont, who asked her how her research was going. She assures him that they are fine. Then she hurries up the steps. Having met Charles, makes her think of Francois, of the new evening she is going to spend in his company. This is not the time to think about this, and she blames herself for it. Multi-line. Continue, but the silver souvenir. She immersed herself in books of divinity. Light seems to smile on her because she ends up unearthing the work of a magician, a certain queen of the cross, who is specifically interested in the silver tier. Alas, it is impossible to get our hands on the conclusion of his work. The library being impeccably tidy, especially after the inventory work that is being completed. Margaret is not long in concluding that what she is looking for is not to be found here. Frustrated, she goes to find Charles Aspermont to question him. The work on the Croisier, yes, indeed, that means something to me. He needed funding to complete them. I think it was the Mystery who finally put their hands in their pockets. I wouldn't be surprised if they kept the fruit of these discoveries to themselves. The mystery ones, fine, thank you. But what does the Croisier have to do with healing magic? The Croisier was an explorer and he was very interested in the Dead Moon Quarter. Yes, a few years ago, if I am not mistaken. A sad story of aggression gone wrong. The murderer ended up in the arena. Thank you again, Charles. You are an angel. She gives him a smile and leaves without giving him the slightest explanation. Multi-line. Character. The silver. Continue.
Yeah, the murderer wound up in the arena. I think you remember the arena.
The silver souvenir. Here she is back on the street. She knows of the Mistyrs. This is one of the old and noble Burgundian bloodlines. This family has a manor house in the upper quarter. He needs access to the private collection of the Mistyrs. Margaret hopes that Clean de la Croix died by accident, and no one tried to kill him because he would have found something incriminating, something that would be exactly related to the silver tear. It really doesn't need any complications. In the meantime, she will return to the inn and write a letter to the Mistyrs. She is not very well known, but she still has a bit of notoriety. Maybe it will be enough for these people from high society to accede to his request. Multi-line. Continue. The route to Savoir. Margaret is on the white cobbled streets that is very well lit thanks to the white crystals adorning the lamp.
Oh, got the like.
The elixir of eternal youth. Margaret desperately wants a solution to her danger. Margaret wants to return to the Noir Grid to write a letter to the Mystir in order to obtain access to the works of Queen of the Crossroads, and his works are surely the means. To obtain the silver souvenir. Land. The elixir of eternal youth. The route to Savoir. The general school. The great library. The college of magic button. Edmund Merrill's building button. Leaving the street button. Edmund Merrill's building. Entering the building button.
And
Take the shortcut to the room taker new button. The room taker. Take the shortcut. Go to market area button. Back to residential button. Go to explore button. At the Noir Grid. To a patrol. Continue button. The court. Continue floor. At the grill. Bypass the inn button. At the grill bar, Margaret is in a small alley that runs along the back of the inn. The massive building stands in the way of the hectic atmosphere of the market, so there is a certain calm here. A brood of major rogue waits next to the door of the inn staff. He is a security guard. The golem harness to a cart waits. Entering the hostel button. At the grill bar, Margaret is standing in the staff car. Go to the common room. At the grill bar, Margaret is in the common room of the inn. Go through the back door button. Going upstairs button. Go to the counter button. Leaving the hostel button. Go through the back door button. At the grill bar, Margaret is standing in the staff part of the hostel. You can hear the noise of customers coming. Go to the going upstairs button. Go to Margaret's apartments button. At the grill bar, Margaret is standing in her office. Alarm. Write the letter to the mystery makers button. Collect the profits of the inn button. Write the letter to the mystery makers button.
Write it or wait a few days.
Write it.
The silver souvenir. Margaret sits down at her desk, takes a blank parchment to write in pen, and then writes a very polite letter explaining to the Mystir.
Thing. For the money, you rest when you need money.
Continue. The silver souvenir. Margaret sits down at her desk, takes a blank parchment to write in pen, and then writes a very polite letter explaining to the Mystir who she is. In case they don't know, highlighting her diplomas and the results of past research made public. She states that she is interested in the riddles of World Harbor, especially the conflict that took place at the Dead Moon Quarter. This is why she would need to obtain the conclusions of Queen of the Crossroads. She learns that they were the ones who would finance the end of her research, and so she assumes that they are in possession of her work, or failing that they have an idea of where it could be now. She concludes with the appropriate forms of politeness, signs and seals the parchment. Multi-line. Continue. At the grill bar, she then summons one of her subordinates to deliver the letter as quickly as possible. It was on this occasion that Renaud Lever knocked on the office door. Patroness, he announces, uneasy as soon as he is invited in. Somebody wants to see you. I put my hand because it is a demon. Edrich asks Margaret with great interest. That's right, yes, Edrich, send for him. I don't want to be bothered while he's here. Make Francois wait if he comes back from his lesson earlier than expected, including the Patroness. Renaud withdrew shortly after. Footsteps can be heard at the end of the corridor. Multi-line. Continue, but the heart of an angel. Edrich enters the office and immediately his presence makes the atmosphere of the room particularly heavy. He still sports the features of a disturbing man in his large hooded coat. Margaret tries to remain impassive. Hello, Edrich, please take a seat. The demon lets his sharp gaze run through the room. Then he sits down slowly. His gestures are measured. He gives the impression of being on his guard, even if in truth this is a professional deformation. He leads a very dangerous life. MRS, Rusak, you told me you were interested in an angel's heart. Is it still the case? He asks in his quiet voice. Indeed, I have a business to propose to you, which I think should satisfy you. I am listening. It turns out that the demon has just fled the underworld. He hopes to rebuild his life in four worlds. Other demons don't see it that way. All of they contacted me to take care of it. Only a 101 hour rule prevents me from conducting a proper hunt. If you want your angel's heart, you can bring me the heart of this demon. The heart for a heart. Multi-line.
You're gonna be doing some demon hunt. Let me tell you this. Remember Margaret's dangerous mission mentioned in this story?
I think so.
Probably not. Well, this is that mission.
The heart of an angel. Margaret pauses for a moment of reflection before asking, who is this demon and do you have any idea where he is hiding? I would advise you only too much to be ready to fight a fierce battle against him. He is an opponent not to be underestimated. My contacts assure me that he has won the domain they Cerberite. He probably aspires to become a king of his district. I have here enough to locate it precisely. A powerful demon. In short, you didn't ask me for a trifle. Take it or leave it. Multi-line. Continue button. The heart of an angel. Margaret does not take long to decide. Very well, I will take care of it as soon as possible. Edrich nods his head in satisfaction and places a broken horn on the desk. Here's one of the horns of Galak. She was delighted to locate him. The more it vibrates, the hotter it gets. The closer Galak is. Margaret observes the broken horn without yet touching it. I find you in the market when I have his heart. Then I will have your angel's heart. It is Margaret's turn to nod her head. Edrich gets up without adding anything. He leaves. Multi-line.
Looking to absolutely destroy this boss.
Continue button. At the grill bar, as soon as the demon is gone, Margaret breathes a sigh of relief. She felt like the walls of the room were closing in on herself. A strange feeling of claustrophobia, but everything is back to normal. She retrieves the broken horn and takes a look at the wall clock. He has little time left before the arrival of Francis. She wants to put on her beautiful red dress. It will be adapted for what should happen. Tomorrow she's going on the devil hunt, but tonight she's playing the charmer. Multi-line.
I said we're gonna absolutely destroy this boss.
No, you're not.
Oh.
Oh, no, you're not. Like, you need a bit of luck. You can do it at this point, and I advise you to do it at this point, but it's not gonna be a one-shot.
Oh, I thought you were saying this game was gonna be like super easy. Okay.
It is super easy if you cheese it.
Okay.
Continue button. At the grill bar, Margaret is standing in her office. A large table. Select the profits of the inn button. Observing the shelf. The elixir of eternal youth button.
But trust me, you're not
Margaret now has a concrete lead to obtain the heart of an angel, but before that, she must go through one more moment in the company of Francois. Methodical, she wants to prepare the green path in the living room. Land.
I'm not.
The elixir of eternal youth button.
You're gonna be breaking the game where you're gonna do 6,000 per round.
Life 50-50 button. The elixir of eternal youth button.
That's
One, two,
when you
ongoing
break
quest
the
button.
game.
Observing the shelves button. Go to the dining room button. Heading out of Margaret's quarter
Let's
button.
see.
At the grill bar, Margaret is standing in the staff car. Go to the common room button. Going upstairs button. At the grill bar, go to the special room button. At the grill bar, not now. Margaret prefers to keep her.
Oh.
Continue button.
Right.
At the grill bar, go to the descending the stairs of the public button. Go through the back door button. Going upstairs button.
Hold on.
The elixir to the basic screen. Travel normal 2 waypoint progress. Going upstairs button. The elixir has the new lamp. Margaret now has a concrete lead to obtain the heart of an angel, but before that she must go through one more moment in the company of Francois. Methodical, she wants to prepare the green path in the living room. Land.
Oh,
elixir of eternal
living
button.
room.
Life 50-50 button. The elixir of eternal. Tab 1 2 ongoing quest. Going upstairs button. Go through the back door at the grill bar. Go. At the grill bar. Go to the common room button. Going upstairs button. Go to Margaret's apartments button. Exit the hostel through the staff floor button.
What? Living room.
Go to Margaret at the grill. Collect the profits of the observing the shelves button. Go to the dining room button. Getting out of Margaret's quarters button. Life 50-50 button. Go to the, at the grill bar. Margaret is in her dining room. A table for 4 occupies it. Have a meal button. Go to the office button. Go to the living room button.
Oh wait.
At the grill bar. Margaret is in her living room. A coffee table. Armchairs. Getting out the green pass button. At the grill bar. Margaret is in her living room. A coffee table. Armchairs. A rug. An internal fireplace. The room is leaving the room button. Getting out the at the grill bar. Margaret opens a cupboard and takes out a bottle of Versante liqueur from Miriam. This is the bottle she started with Francois on the day she arrived at the port. Today the bottle is almost finished. She places the bottle on the coffee table and adds 2 cups. That's it. It's perfect. Multi-line. Continue button. At the grill bar. No, not quite. She realizes that she will have to take time off and that Francois will need gold to continue his training. It must give him enough to cover his needs. It should not be slowed down for money reasons. Multi-line. Continue button. At the grill bar. Margaret is in her living room. A coffee table. Armchairs. A rug.
What does that bottle do?
Prepare scholarship for Francois. Price 500 MBC. Current 5,246 MBC. Button.
This is like it's a bottle of liquor that they used to drink. I don't know if you remember, but they drank a bit of liquor.
Oh yeah.
Leaving the room button. Prepare scholarship for Francois.
Prepare it?
Yep. Well, it's the only thing you can do. You need
At the grill bar. Margaret places the person in the sideboard. That's it. Now everything is really ready. All she has to do is go to her office. Multi-line. Continue button. At the grill bar. Margaret places the person in the sideboard. That's it. Now everything is really ready. All she has to do is go to her office. Continue. At the grill bar. Margaret is in her living room. Leaving the room button. At the grill. Have a meal button. Go to the office button. At the grill bar. Margaret is standing in her office. Waiting for Francois button. Collect the profits of the inn button. Waiting for Francois button. At the grill bar. Margaret wants to wear a red dress. She knows that Francois likes her. It would be a shame to deprive yourself of an asset. Multi-line. Continue. At the grill bar. Margaret is standing in her office. A large table. Waiting for Francois. Collect the profits of the inn button. Observing the shelves
Go to
button.
your room. You need to
Go
check
to
out
getting out of Margaret's quarters button. Go to the dining room button. Getting out of Margaret's quarters button. At the grill bar. Go to going upstairs button.
You should get.
Go to Margaret's apartments button. Exit the hostel through the staff floor button. Go to at the grill bar. Waiting for collect the profits of observe. Go to the dining room. Getting out of Margaret's quarters button. Life 50-50 button. Getting at the going upstairs button. Go to Margaret's apartments button. Exit the hostel through the life 50-50 button. Going upstairs button. Go to the common room button. At the grill bar. Go through the back door button. Going upstairs. Go to the counter. Leaving the hostel. Go through the back. Go to the common room button. Going upstairs button. Go to Margaret's apartments button. Exit the hostel through the staff floor button. Life 50-50 button. Pickaxe 20-20 50. Life. Go to Margaret's apartment. At the grill. Waiting for Francois button. Collect the profits of the inn button. Observing the shelves button. Go to the dining room button. Getting out of Margaret's quarters button. Go to at the grill. Have a meal button. Go to the office button. Go to the living room button. Go to the room button.
Oh, there we go.
At the grill bar. Margaret is in her rest button. Open the trunk button. Concentrated deal filter X5 button. Simple Vivid X5 button. Compass button. Key to the deal list button. Glyph of the storm button. Fashion dress button. Red color button. Major rat staff button. Water bottle 0 button. Supreme armor spellbook button. Superior fireball spellbook button. Superior lightning chains. Crushing fatigue spellbook button. Spellbook summon a stone element. Rain of fire spellbook button. Scroll of the secret sanctuary button. Charge 1-8 for Mondian currency. Mosi 4,746 for currency. V 0.
Okay, what do I get out?
Items in stock button. Menu button.
Get everything.
Objects to display. What to do. Simple Vivid concentrated dealing filter X5 button. Simple Vivid X5 button.
Okay, maybe not that.
Oh.
Press tab.
Compass button. Key to the deal list button.
Get that.
Glyph of the key to the deal.
Compass, get
Glyph of the storm button. Fashion dress button.
What?
Compass button.
Yep. Get the glyph.
Glyph of the storm button. Fashion dress
Do
button.
I get the compass?
Compass button.
Yeah, get everything. There's a
button.
get everything button.
Simple Vivid X5 button. Fashion dress button. Red color button. Major rat staff button. Water bottle 0 button.
I don't think I need that.
Yeah, no, not really.
Supreme armor spellbook button.
I already have
No.
that.
Superior fireball spellbook button. Superior lightning chain spellbook button. Crushing fatigue spellbook button. Spellbook summon a stone elemental button. Rain of fire spellbook button.
I don't have this, I don't think.
You do. You
Scroll of
have
the
the
secret sanctuary
stuff.
button.
I don't have
You
that.
don't need this.
Charge 9-8 one of
This is
encumbrance
a
for Mondian currency.
quest
Most
item for
character
later.
E button.
Ooh.
Charge 9-8 one of encumbrance for Mondian currency. Mosi 4,746.
Press I.
Character equipment button. Take it all button.
Actually, no. Just
Close
take
button.
everything.
Take it all button. At the grill bar. Margaret is in the room. It is small and functional. Purpose occupies a corner. It is rest button. Open the trunk. Observing the mirror. Observe the painting. Leaving the room button. At the grill bar. Have a meal button. Go to the office button. Go to the living room button. Go to at the waiting for Francois. At the grill bar. Margaret wants to wear a red dress. She knows that Francois likes her. It would be a shame to continue button.
Oh,
At the grill bar. Margaret is stand.
I need to equip.
Main hand button. Secondary. Accessory. Body. Dress button. Accessories. Body. Blue color equipment. Important purpose. Body. Dress button. Fashion dress. Red color button. Body. Red color button. At the grill bar. Margaret is standing. Waiting for Francois button. At the grill bar, Margaret sits down at her desk. She decides to kill time by taking care of the accounting. However, she finds it difficult to concentrate on the columns of numbers. Her thoughts sail towards the elixir, towards her ultimate goal. She seems to be progressing on several tracks. Fetish for the angel art, Francis for the golden apple, and perhaps the mystery for the silver memory. She is keeping her fingers crossed that she will not suffer setbacks. She is fully aware that the could disappear at any moment. Fetish is a demon. Can she trust him? Francis could be killed by that damn star, fail to find the apple in the sanctuary, and the mystery that would deny him access to the crossing works. For not have kept them, or the Lacroix could never have produced a conclusion to her work. Not to mention that the set conclusions might not contain the information that the sorceress is seeking. All this worries him. Strangely, only the prospect of dying into the hands of Galahad does not scare him. If it dies, it will never grow old. It will just be caught up in another form of eternity. Out of spirits. No, that does not scare him. It's only a decline. Multi-line. Continue button. The golden apple. She recognizes Francois' footsteps in the corner. She tells him to come in. Gets up and goes to kiss him on the cheek. Not far from the lips. She is smiling, pleasant. The game of two begins again. Then it seems that he wanted to see me. She asked yesterday, leading him into the drawing room. Yes, indeed. Nice to see that you were able to free yourself for a little while. I have to admit that I find it hard to do without these little moments. Managing both is hostile in my research is so much work, and I put a lot of pressure on myself. Yes, she loves these little moments, which she refuses to admit in her heart. She wants to believe that it is still acting. Don't kill yourself with the task. She laughs and uncorks the green path. She fills the two cups and finishes the bottle at the same time. Well, you have emptied it in the end, she says. She brings him her cup. Francois is not sat down in one of the armchairs. He has positioned himself near a chest of drawers where an extinguished crystal lamp is placed. While taking his cup, he stretches out his free hand towards the lamp. Yes, and it was a good bottle. I wanted to show you that. Margaret. He touches the lamp, which lights up immediately. He waits a second and turns it off. Margaret gives him a frank smile. So you're able to focus. It's good. Very good news, having learned about the time it takes for a magician who doesn't know he can to master focus as an adult. She knows that he was very fast. Francois is undeniably gifted. Multi-line.
Oh, sorry about that. That was just Steam
Continue button.
notification.
Okay.
The golden apple. That is not all. I learned that I was a pure heart. How really pretends to be astonished. Margaret, her own cup in hand. You are certain Edmund Maryland, Muriel Vendoir. We did the test. Muriel Vendoir, a colleague of Edmund's, if I remember correctly. How was she present? Margaret is upset, which she tries to hide. She doesn't want too many people to get involved in Francis' teaching. The more people there are, the more unforeseen events there can be. She believes. Edmund told her about me. She thought it wise to make me take the elementary mastery exam. Ah, I understand. And so you are a pure heart. This for a surprise. You didn't need that to be interesting, but it makes you even more special. Pure hearts are that special. Concretely, not really. They're just rare. Rarer than magicians who don't know each other. Let's toast to your progress in magic and your nature as a pure heart. Multi-line. Continue button. The golden apple. The glasses clink together and Margaret takes a moment to savor the liquor. She suspected that inevitably Francois would discover his detail, which is far from being a detail. She won't have to wait too long to take him to the sanctuary lest he end up learning too much about the pure arts and stumble upon the information about the golden apples. The theme of the pure arts goes hand in hand with that of the angels, but it would be quite a stroke of bad luck and Francois is not yet ready for his expedition. She and Francois sat down. The crackling of the fire in the fireplace punctuates the silence. You will soon be a real magician, Margaret said at last, and I'm happy about that. I owe it to you. Not only you're good, here is for you. She gets up briefly, opens a chest of drawers and takes out the purse that she hands him. The rooms are tinted inside. Money, why? You will surely need it. You have acquired the basics of magic in addition to Edmund's courses. You can now progress on your own. There are many books that offer training in magic, refresher courses for adults. You will find some in my sister's bookstore. Learning focus was really the biggest obstacle. Well, thank you. Multi-line. Continue button. The golden apple. Silence returns. The cups now are empty. Margaret becomes pensive, thinking of what awaits her, of what she is preparing. Francois leans towards her. You can tell me everything, he told her. She leans over and kisses him on the mouth. It's light, delicate. She withdrew and smiled at him. I will miss these little moments, she declared in a low voice. What do you mean? You are leaving? Not for long. I have a search to conduct in the depths of four worlds, and it will be. In response, she kisses him again, more passionately. From then on, things follow one another and passion is expressed. Francois and Margaret make love in the living room. Their clothes scattered around them. For long minutes, there are only their sighs and the crackling of the fire. Maybe I should have taken precautions. Francois finally whispered after the orgasm. You have condoms. Here he is a little bored. Then he is seized by a doubt and dread on his face. He wonders if Margaret is still old enough to have children. What does she start with? Not knowing what he's talking about, but she understands what he's getting at and she laughs. Oh, don't worry, we have potions for that. What she doesn't bear admit is that she has already had her menopause. She doesn't need any potions. A cruel reminder, an existential pain knocks his stomach. You will be careful in the depths of four worlds. You don't want to lose me. He answers her with a kiss, very long and very sincere, and his kiss soothes the pain. Multi-line. Continue button. The golden apple. I'm sorry, I have work to do, said Margaret regretfully. I'm already late. I understand. Don't worry, take it up. Get dressed. If you need more money, there are plenty of odd jobs in the courtier. The industrial hall is an ideal place for this. He nods. Progress in magic. Francois has the recipe for success here. She assures him as she leads him back to the door of his quarters. They exchange another kiss and Margaret closes the door behind him. Multi-line. Continue button. At the grill bar, here she is alone again. She sits down at her desk and suddenly in the grip of a small moment of disarray, but she quickly recovers, clenches her fist and directs her thoughts to the task ahead. The unforgot like one bone. Maybe when she returns, she will have received the response to her letter. Multi-line. Continue button. At the grill bar, Margaret is standing in her office. A large table with door. Collects the topics of the end button.
We're gonna go demon hunting.
The elixir of eternal youth button. The elixir of eternal. After Risa died, new research land. Objective. Margaret must go to the domain of the serpents with the broken horn of Galak in order to hunt down the demon of the Aquaverish. Galak promises to be a powerful opponent. The sorceress had better prepare. Land.
Do I need to prepare
The elixir of
like
eternal. 8:14 and 51 seconds.
anything?
I think your sips of the living essence should be enough. However, oh wait, how are we doing this? Okay, I'm gonna give you a task. Are we continuing this right now? Or do we go demon hunting in the next episode?
I think we should go demon hunting in the next episode.
Alright, I'm gonna give you a task. So,
I wanna... hold on. Give me a task for now.
Okay. The task I'll advise you to play this game on your own, but do not go for the demon hunting. So, if you go to the catacombs, just let me do something. Let's leave the inn.
So continue this episode?
Just a sec. I'll give you the task. Just let's leave the inn to make sure there are no story events.
Pickaxe 20, life 50, the elixir of eternal youth button. Tab 1, collect, observing the go to the heading out of Margaret's quarters button. At the grill, going upstairs button, go to Margaret's, exit the hostel through the staff door button. At the grill, entering the hostel button, return to, moving away button. The fourth market sec, explore button.
Okay.
So, here's your task. In the catacombs that you can access from the Daedalus district, if you wander for long enough, you'll find an elf with 10,000 magic protection and 30 HP. If you kill him, he gives you some good shit. My task for you is to kill him 3 times, because the first time you get a book that for 1 energy lets you disappear from random encounters that you can run away from. So you get the spell, you learn it, and you just you draw 1 card and you vanish from the encounter. The second encounter gives you a bunch of glyphs if you kill him, and the third encounter gives you an eternal portal scroll, which basically lets you teleport from eternally from portal to portal. My task for you is to explore the port, get weapons provided by either by Edrish or by this other dude. The Forox, I think was his name. So your task is to kill him 3 times by yourself. You have weapons that have pierce magic. Get lightning strike from the library, from the Rusak bookstore. I mean, from the Mages Guild. So basically, get some strike weapons. Strike spells. Get some magic piercing weapons and kill the fucker. Spend cards if you have to. Summon elementals to lower the amount of cards you have, like to focus on hatred and anger.
Okay.
You get the drill.
Yeah.
Find some way to kill the fucker. You can't do it at this point. That's my task for you. That's your homework. I'm not gonna be helping you. You have to do it on your own.
Okay.
Because it's gonna be easier if you do it now, because there are gonna be a lot of random encounters, and reloading is boring.
Yeah.
Alrighty, so I guess that's the end of this rather short and boring episode.
Yeah. Well, at least we got most of the annoying stuff out of the way. And yeah.
Next time,
Next time we're gonna
Yeah,
go
next
demon
time.
hunting.
yep, we're gonna be going on some demon hunting.
But until then, I will see you guys
Yep.
later.
Virtual recorder 01 column 20. Virtual recorder dialog. About button.